Texan Day. Okay, it's Texan Day for us here. All right, we're going to go over every day. We've been going over our practice STAR test. Okay, so now we're going to go over 3 more questions. Go over some strategies that we use here in my class to help us tackle these word problems, right? All right, so for number 7, it says a basketball team plays 82 games each year. How many games will the team play in 25 years? So the first thing that I have to do when I see, I have my handy dandy highlighter too. When I see a word problem, after I read it once, what do, Ariana?
Highlight the important information.
Very nice. Highlight the important information or circle it if you don't have a highlighter. 82 games each year. Each is a very important word right here. And then I heard Ever say what? 25 years. Okay. I also like to underline the question to make sure that I'm reading it again. So, how many games will the team play in 25 years? How many games will the team play in 25 years? What is that question wanting to know? What is that question asking? Jaden.
How many games do they play in 25 years?
Okay, how many games are in 25 years, right? Okay, so we need to figure out what first to know for 25 years. What do we need to figure out first? We can't just jump to 25 years. What's the first thing we need to figure out?
How many games do they play
Each year. Is that information they give us? Okay, so perfect. In Miss Alvarez's class, in our class, we do something called an is chart. Okay, it's a problem-solving board. The I stands for what? Information, and the S? Solve. When I look at your I, your information side, I should be able to know exactly what you're doing. Right? I should be able to cover your solve side and say, oh, they're going to whatever operation. Okay? Okay, what is some important information I need to put on this side? Daniel V.
82 games each year.
Okay, very good. 82 games each year. Kiari. What about 25 years?
It's how many games? It's how many games?
Okay, so how many games for 25 years, right? Okay. Very good. What is this telling me to do? We know for each year it's 82. Are we gonna count 25 plus 25? I mean 82 plus 82 plus 82 plus 82 plus 82 plus 82. How many times? How many times did I have to do that? 25. Alondra.
It's telling you to multiply.
Multiply, right? We don't want to do repeated addition. If we did repeated addition, what would we have to do? We'd have to add 25 times, but we're 4th graders, and we are awesome now at 2-digit by 2-digit, right? We've even done some YouTube videos, right? Okay, so yes, I have to multiply, as Alondra said, 82 times 25. Okay, on my solve side. Let's vote as a class what strategy are we going to use? Are we going to use the array model? Are we going to use lattice? Or are we going to use the standard algorithm, the regular way, the dinosaur one? Raise your hand if you want the array model, the window. Okay, that's everyone almost except 2 people. So we're going to go ahead and do the window. Okay, so we got to break up 82. We have to find the what? Expanded form. And what's the expanded form, Andres?
80 and
Very good. 80 and 2. What about 25?
20 and 5.
20 and 5. Okay? Now, I set up my window. Adrian, how do I set my window up?
You put the, well, it doesn't really matter where you put the numbers, but you could put 80 in the side.
Oh, you want me to put it on this side?
And
This side, up here on the top, you mean? 80.
and 2.
Okay,
Then you put 20 and 5.
very nice. 20 and 5. Good job. Okay, what can you do so that you don't get confused? What did I say you could do? You can cover it, or if you have a handy-dandy sticky note, you can cover it with your sticky note. Okay? Susanna, what is the first thing that I multiply? 80 times 20. And can you do 80 times 20 in your head? No, you can't. Okay, so what do you do, Susanna? What do I multiply first? 8 times 2 is what? 16. And how many extra zeros? 2, because there's 1 in the 80 and 1 in the 20. So the answer to 80 times 20 is what? 1,600? Yes. Comma. Okay? Now what do I multiply next, Sayonara?
20 times 2.
20 times 2. Okay, can you do that in your head?
No.
You can't? I can, but if you can't, that's okay. What's the solution to your problem?
You can multiply the 2 and the 20 and 2.
Okay, the 2 and the 2, and that's?
Giving you 4, and then you have to add the other 0
Where did you get the 0 from?
from the 20.
Very good. Okay, Gustavo, what do I do next? Can you see? Let me move it up. There we go. Remember that when we multiply on this side, it's with this one. When we multiply on this side, we're multiplying with the 2. And when we're on the bottom, we're multiplying now with the bottom number.
80 times.
We're on the bottom now, on the bottom 2 squares. So we have to multiply with the...
8 times 5.
Very good. Okay, and what is 80 times 5? What do we multiply first? Since we can't do 80 times... 8 times 5 is what?
40.
Okay, 40. But how many extra zeros do I have?
1.
Just 1, because there's 1 in the 80. So then the answer is 400. Okay, and my last one, Alma.
And then you're going to multiply 2 times 5, and that's 10.
Very good. 2 times 5, and that's 10. And then what do I do now? Ariana.
You add all the numbers that you have inside your window.
Very good. I need to line up all my numbers and add them up. And I always like to start like this. 1,600, 40, 400, 10. Okay? All zeros in the ones place. 0. 4 plus 1.
5.
Okay. 6 plus 4.
10.
Put the 0 down. Thank you. I love how you tell me to put the 0 down and carry it over. 1 plus 1. 2. So how many games did he play in 25 years?
2,050 years.
Answer choice D. Okay. How can I... Okay, oh, never mind. Question number 8. Question number 8 says, use the ruler provided to measure the length and width of each rectangle to the nearest centimeter. To the nearest centimeter. So, on the test, you're always provided with a best friend. This is what we call our best friend. It's a reference material. Okay? We just call it our best friend because we promise to use our best friend. And we love our best friends and we play with them and we never lose it, right? We have our best friends forever and ever and ever. We love them dearly. Okay, so our handy-dandy best friend has a ruler, okay, has centimeter sign and inches. Please don't forget when you're taking the test that you have a ruler on your best friend. Says, use the ruler provided to measure the length and width of each rectangle to the nearest centimeter. What is the difference between the perimeters of these rectangles in centimeters? Okay. Gonna underline what is the difference between the perimeters of these rectangles in centimeters. So because it's not really a wordy problem, we don't have to do an is chart. What are some key words that I can highlight here or information? Andres. Huh?
Centimeters?
Okay. Why is centimeters important?
Because when you try to find the length and the width to the nearest centimeter.
Yes, but how is that gonna help you to find your answer? You may phone a friend. Yes, very good. You're the closest of what I'm looking for. What I want to hear is that word centimeter is going to tell you exactly which ruler to use, right? Mm-hmm. You don't want to pick up the inches ruler. It's very different from a centimeter. Okay? So we know what side to use, and we need the centimeter side. Okay, what's another important information on here? Dayanara?
Length and width.
Length and width. Okay. What else? Kiari. Very good. Difference, because it may be asking us to subtract. And let's see if it really is. What is the difference between the perimeters of these rectangles? Is it asking us to subtract?
Yes.
What are we subtracting? What are we subtracting?
The
perimeters. Okay. So let's go ahead and start the measuring. What I like to do, since there's this space right here, is fold it over so that we can get a more accurate measurement. Okay. Can one of my friends come up here and measure? Alondra?
Equals 3 centimeters.
Let's see. Can you do that again? Because I missed it. Very nice. Go ahead and write your measurement down. Oh, and I like how she used her abbreviation. CM, lowercase for centimeters. Alondra, why are you writing it all the way around?
Because this square has the same, each side is the same length.
Very good. A square has equal sides, 4 equal sides. So she said when she measured one side, she already knew the rest of them were equal. So she went ahead and did all 3. Okay? Susanna, can you go do the next one? I like how she started. You have to make sure you start at that 0. Is there something else? Is there another side of that rectangle that you could label, Susanna?
The length.
Okay, go ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish. But you know how you have one side 6 centimeters? Is there another side that you could label?
Yes.
Can you label it? Very nice. How did you know without measuring it to label the other side 6 centimeters?
Because the length, the width is equal.
Very good. Opposite sides are congruent, right? Okay. Alex, can you go ahead and find the other side? centimeters. Did everyone else also get 2 centimeters?
Yeah.
Very nice. Alex, how did you know to label the other one 2 centimeters?
Because they're both the exact same.
Very good. Opposite sides are congruent. Okay? Well, now that we have our labels, what's another word that we missed? I just realized. What did we miss? It's like so important. I can't believe we missed it. I can't believe we missed this. Alma. Perimeter. Perimeter. Perimeter is going to tell us exactly what to do. Is this a multi-step problem?
No. Yes.
Yes. It's a multi-step problem. And actually, the is chart would have worked wonders here. What do we know about difference? Subtracting. What do we know about perimeter?
You have to add all the sides.
Very good. Adding all the sides. Okay, and now we're going to solve. Okay, now we labeled everything. How do we find the perimeter for this square? Celeste. How do we find the perimeter for the square?
We add all the 4 sides.
Okay, and what do we get?
12.
12. What else could you do besides add 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3?
You can add 6 plus 6.
That's on the other one. Before we jump over to that one, what's another way to find the perimeter if you don't want to just add 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3? Gustavo.
3 times 4.
3 times 4. It's going to give you the same answer, right?
Yes.
The perimeter, P equals what? 12 centimeters. Okay? And now, as Celeste was saying, to find the perimeter on this side, Andres, what do I have to do?
Add 6 plus 6.
Okay, and what do you get?
12.
And then?
You add 12 plus 4, which is 16.
16. So our perimeter is 16. Kimberly, are we done?
No.
What do we do now, Kimberly?
We can subtract 16 and 12.
Why are you subtracting 16 and 12? Very good. They want to know the difference. Okay? And 16 minus 12. 6 minus 2?
4.
4. 1 minus 1?
0.
What is my answer?
8.
H. 4 centimeters because 16 minus 12 equals 4. This is the only thing that matches everything that we did. H. Very nice. Okay. And now, number 9. The table below shows the length of the railway network in each of the 5 countries. Which list shows these countries in order from shortest to longest railway network? Okay? We have to analyze this chart. We have to know our place values, right? Okay, the further to the left, the larger the number gets, right? What is the highest place value that we have here?
29.
Place value, the name, the place value, not the digits. So here's ones, tens, hundreds, 10,000, 100,000, millions, 10 million. So they all have 10 million, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is something important here that I can highlight that I really need to pay attention to that's going to help me find the problem here? Who have I not? Let's see. Ever.
Shortest to longest.
Very good. That's actually exactly what Miss Alvarez was talking about. Shortest to longest. This is going to tell me to put it in order from shortest to longest or least to greatest. Least to greatest. Kiari said she put least to greatest on the top because she's not used to hearing it this way. But she says short, I know would be the least. The greatest for the longest. Okay? Now, let's go through each of our place values starting on the far left. We always start this way when we want to put them in order. And I've told you, some of my friends split up their place values this way. And this is probably my favorite because you'll get the most accurate this way. Okay? These are all zeros. So now let's analyze the first place value, 10 millions. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. They're all equal, right? Okay. On the next, in the millions place, is there, we need the least. What numbers are the least here out of 8, 9, 0, 7, and 0? The two zeros, right? Very good. So now we're looking at these two to see which one is shorter. So now we have to go to the next place value. And we're looking at 2 and 1. Only for Italy and Africa. South Africa. Okay? 2 and 1. Which one's least?
20. Not 192.
No, look, listen to what Miss Alvarez is saying. Don't just shout out. Right now we are looking at the 100,000th place value for South Africa and Italy. Because right now, these two are the only two that can be the least right now. Okay, we're trying to get them in order. So right now we are looking now at 2 and 1. Which one is least?
South Africa.
South Africa. So I'm going to go ahead and write South Africa. Okay, which one would be next? It's Italy. Italy. Okay, so now those are out. We're done. We can even cross them out on this side. Okay, now we go back and we start over at the only ones that remain, which are Brazil, France, and Japan. 2, 2, and 2. Equal. 8, 9, and 7. 7. Remember, we're looking at the smallest, the least. 8, 9, and 7. Japan. Next, we're done with Japan. Cross it out. So we look at Brazil and France. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. 8 and 9. 8. So Brazil is next. And that would leave one left, which is what? France. This is the order. I wrote it down. Now let's go look at our answer choices. France. Look, this actually looks like they wrote it greatest to least. So if you weren't listening, if you weren't paying attention to your keywords, you would have accidentally done it the other way and you would have picked F. But they're not tricking us, right? They're not going to trick us. Okay, South Africa, South Africa. Yes. Italy, Italy. Yes. Japan, Japan. Brazil, Brazil. France, France. Okay, so I'm going to put a little dot next to that. France. Nope, we already know that's our greatest. South Africa. Yes. Italy. Japan. Oh, look, they swapped them here. France and Brazil. Nope. So what is our answer? B. Nice job, guys. Do we have any questions?
No.
Thumbs up. Kiss your brain. Bye.
Bye-bye.